I'm here at the Pioneer settlement in St. Petersburg, Florida. This is some of the palm trees and other stuff that I've carved. I did the St. Pete logo. I got a matching palm tree, dual palm trees on each side of it. This is one here that I carved at the 100 Artists Show out on St. Pete Beach. This is carved out of eastern red cedar that's rotted down to 100% heartwood. This particular piece can be wall hung. It hangs fairly flat to the wall. I've got a few other pieces. This is another carving that I did out on St. Pete Beach for the 100 Artists Show through Suntan Art Center. These other pieces, this is out of river red gum eucalyptus along with this piece here. I've used a water base to pre-finish the piece of wood, and then used a shellac on the darker carved areas that you see. This is also river red gum eucalyptus. Has some real neat graining on it. Got some eastern red cedar hearts that I carved in Cedar Key on Valentine's Day. Got my little bear and that. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on tools that you need to think about if you're going to get into this. This is the MSA 200 battery saw with the quickest charger, the best battery, the 180 battery, with the stock bar and chain. You're looking at a little over $600. You need to have carpenter pencils handy, and I'll be showing how to sharpen these with a chainsaw. It's always good to have some ratchet straps around, extra rope and that. This saw here is a corded electric. I use it when there is electric available. I use the battery saw when there's not. This 170C, this is about a $300 saw. It's running a quarter pitch chain and that. The same bar and chain on this saw will also fit on the other saw. And also you can put that same bar on a 170 or 180 gas powered steel saw. Basic little hand tools. You got your marking gauge. Able to do a lot of your layout with it. Chalk line, tape measure, thing to strip bark off, a shovel to dig root wads out of the ground. This is a standard large head Collins single bladed axe. Got wood rasp for knocking corners down. 3 different draw knives. These draw knives are good for cleaning logs, stripping bark, stuff like that. These are bracing bits. Both of these braces, one's a ratcheting, one is just a regular standard one. I can drill all my holes in that with these 3 bits that I have here. This is a tendoner. This is for 1.5 inch tendon, 3 inch long from the end of the taper without the plug in it. This particular tool will run you $169. It's a good thing to have out in the woods, though. This kind of concludes. I like to use these sponge sanders to knock the splinters off of stuff. We don't do any, major sanding. I like to leave saw marks on stuff. Show that it was chainsawed. On the other gear part of this, you're looking at ear protection, a breather, safety chaps and gloves, also safety glasses. I've got gear for 2 people. All of the tools that you see can be loaded into my gear bag there. Another tool you need out in the woods that makes everything simple is just a good little lightweight cart without air tires. You want hard tires. And that kind of concludes the tools that you need to get started. Once again, between them 2 chainsaws there and a little bit of some files and stuff like that, you're looking at $1,000. The safety gear for 2 people, you're looking at another $300-400 to set up a gear bag for 2 people with the battery saw and the corded saw, extension cords, all of that. You might spend as much as $1,500. So, it's something to think about. You can go with cheaper saws. You can find you something at Walmart for $49 and tear the gears out of it a week later. If you're serious about this, you need to think about steel.